What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon. This is Anastasia. Welcome to this week's comic haul. It's going to be a good one today. I got a reasonable size haul from Big City Comics. I also got this mail that showed up, and it's from Canada. I don't remember buying anything from Canada, so actually I have no idea what this is. So I'm excited to see what's in there and have a special guest who's going to come on and show me a massive haul that she picked up. Let's do this. So yeah, got some new comic book day stuff, and I'm really excited about that mail because I literally, you know when you don't know what something is and you want to know so bad. I could have looked it up on eBay to see if I bought anything, but I don't think I bought anything off eBay. Anyway, so Sarah just had the one new release coming this week, which is this one, Rogue Sun. She's been collecting these because Luana Vecchio, who is the artist from Lovesick, Sarah loves her, so Sarah's been collecting these A covers, and I think she did read some of it too. Next, I've got some Pop Scars. Now, these are some back issues that came in for me. I'm bringing back my series Comics I Read. I pre-filmed 3 episodes in a row the other night, so I've got them coming. This is one of the books I talked about. I read the first issue. It wasn't mind-blowing, but I was just kind of like, let's see where this goes. So I ended up ordering issue 2. And issue 3 there. I actually had pre-ordered issue 4 because for a cover buy, so I thought I'd get these and then read those 4 issues and just see whether or not I want to, whether or not I care. This one was a cover buy. This is, what's her name? Sweetie Candy Vigilante. I got the first issue of this, which I do intend on reading. This was a cover buy because it's actually a really cool homage to Heavy Metal, the movie with Tana in it. So cool homage cover, I had to get that one. Then this one, I was so confused with this book. I knew I ordered it. I couldn't remember seeing it in any of my hauls. When you buy this as many books as I do every week, you lose track of what you've bought. But anyway, I think it must have been delayed, but this is Dead by Daylight. Yeah, baby. Based on the video game, which I know was super popular. And I was like, this would be a cool read, I reckon. So I thought I'd pick up one of those. It's actually polybagged. I also picked up 2. I believe it's got a game code inside there. So I think it's a mini series, maybe 4, 5, 6 issues. I have pre-ordered issue 4 because Luana Vecchio did the cover. Yeah, I'll read this and I might actually pick up 2 and 3 if it's any good. All right, what else we got? Void Rivals, baby. A lot of hype on this book lately. Spoiler alert, but I already found this out on Instagram, as I'm sure many have. Transformers are coming to Image. And this is kind of the start of where all these worlds collide. So I think it's going to be like Transformers and G.I. Joe and other things. So yeah, Void Rivals. When I read the whole hype about this book, I actually went to see if I could order it still, and I actually already pre-ordered it. So good for me. What's next? Click, Click, Boom. This is one that I'm kind of excited for. If you guys saw that episode of The Noob where me and Mark talk about upcoming releases that we're excited about, this was one of the books that I talked about. I haven't really flicked through this at all to have a squiz at the art. Yeah, the art's okay. I'm down with that. This one was one off the shelf. Planet of the Apes. I haven't pre-ordered these. I've read the first 2 issues. Again, I talk about that in one of my Comics I Read videos that I filmed. I enjoyed it enough that I wasn't going to pre-order it, but I was like, if I can find any of them on the shelf, I'll pick it up. So I might try to see if I can pick up issue 3, maybe 4 and 5, finish reading the story arc, and then, yeah, be done with it. Last but not least, Something's Killing the Children issue 1. This has got to be what, the 9th or 10th print maybe? This was the pen and ink. I believe it's basically just a reprint of the first issue, but everything's in black and white. It's quite interesting. But anyway, that is the regular A cover. And then I also picked up this, it looks like a blank cover, doesn't it? But I don't know if my 4K camera can pick it up, but it's actually got the Order of St. George logo, and I don't know if I can actually get it there. It's hard for me to see in the glasses, but there we go, I got it. So you got the logo there very faintly. At first I thought it was a sketch cover too, and then I looked at it, I was like, oh cool. That is my books. Before I bring on my guest, how about we do some shout outs?
Shout out to Oldwolf.
Again, I'm not prepared, so I'm just gonna shout out Comic Journey. While I was driving home before, they were hanging out on the Insomniac Theatre. I'm sure most of you guys know Comic Journey, but if you don't, check out his channel. Always fun, always a lot to say, always controversial. So The link will be in the description below. All right. So my camera ran out of film, and then I filmed a whole lot of this video with my special guest, and now we're going to refilm it. Please welcome my super cute Uwu girlfriend, Sarah.
Hi.
Cameo today.
Cameo.
Cameo only. So Sarah...
I'm not CAPTAINSARO now. He stripped me of that because I'm not on it each week.
That's right. Sarah recently got a bunch of books sent to her from Tyler because she's been buying books, stacking them up, getting a nice pile.
Which I've got two of my own shout outs here. First of all, shout out to Nick's Kicks and Comics. This is where the whole of this started. He listed that he was selling the Something's Killing Children Jenny Frison issue 6 cover, which is the only Frison cover that I don't own from the Something's Killing the Children run. So yeah, so I organised to get it purchased off Nick, and obviously I don't live in the US, and Australia to US shipping is redonkulous. So he was nice enough to send that to my other shout out here, my great friend Tyler from Whack Comics, Ready for Wednesday. He was nice enough to let me get that book shipped over to him. We've already filmed this once and it was hard enough getting it out. It
doesn't have to be the same.
I know,
just
but it feels weird repeating myself.
You don't need to repeat it, just say, thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Tyler.
And Sarah kept buying books and getting them sent to Tyler.
Yeah, so I thought rather than getting him sending just the one book back to me, about a year ago he did the same thing for me. He collected a whole stack for me and sent them over, so I asked if it was okay if I get some other stuff sent there. So I've saved a lot of money getting these sent over to Tyler, so seriously, thank you. Just thank you, Nick, and thank you, Tyler. Both of you, I really appreciate it, and let's just throw a special little shout out in there to Lisa as well, because I just love Lisa. Anyway, so there's a couple of different artists in here, mostly Luana Vecchio, which I'm pretty sure her last name's pronounced Vecchio, I could be wrong, but that's how I've always said it. Some Jenny Frison and Rian Gonzalez, and one Rachel Lynn one, which we'll just start with that because it's the one that's at the top of the pile. That was the last one that I got to show off before. Gorgeous cover. As I said before, I have a weird thing with cute girls and needles and doctors things. I don't know why. I hate needles.
Fetish.
It's not a fetish.
You think feet are weird?
I just think it's a cool, I don't know. I just think it's a cool aesthetic. Like there's a lot of really nice nurse and like needle covers and character designs and everything like that. So this is the book I got off Nick, which again, thank you so much for that one. So that, yeah, Something's Killing the Children issue 6.
I'm after this book. If anyone wants to hook me up with a good price, hit me up.
Which technically, this is also the other book that I was missing. Book of Slaughter. This was a Devil's Comics, I think it was called, exclusive, which means
Is this not a ratio? This is an exclusive. Oh, okay.
So that's the last two that I kind of needed to collect my Frison, Something's Killing the Children world sort of thing, House Slaughter, all that stuff.
And thanks for the stickers, Nick.
And thank you for the stickers there, yes.
And explain these characters. Sarah was wondering for who these guys are. I'm pretty sure they were from like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or something like that. They were from some cartoon, and they were very funny characters. And then there's some in the mix and some Nick's Kicks stickers in there.
We've got my books from Luana. So I did a big order from Midtown Comics, which they had, as they do, a lot of sales. So most of these I got for only like $2 each. So just filling out some issues that I wasn't able to get when they came out. So there's issue 2 cover C, which is Luana's cover there. Issue 3 cover D, there, and this one is one of my favorites because it's a mixture of, you know, Luana's Serious Lovesick and one of my other favorite artists, Merca and Dolfo. This gorgeous issue 1 cover there as well. We love both their artwork. We've got this book here, which is Mum issue 2. It's the 1 in 10. Yes. 1 in 10? That is the 1 in 10. And this is the 1 in 10 for Kilchella, which I searched for very hard to get in Australia. I messaged every comic book store in Australia, even the bigger ones, to see if they were getting this one in, which is for issue 3. All of them said the same thing, that the series didn't do well and I hadn't ordered any, so I wasn't able to get it here, so I was happy to get that one. That was one I deliberately sorted out because I knew that I needed to get it. And then we're on to the Rian stuff. The
Rian Gonzalez Extravaganza!
The first book of Rian's that I got sent to Tyler after I started this stash. I'd been watching this on eBay for ages. First I was watching a slab of it, which was going for a lot of money. This one was also going for a lot of money. And I was at work and I was talking to a workmate and I was like, you know what, I'm going to send through this like kind of lowball offer, and if they accept it, then it was meant to be, and they accepted it. I don't even remember what the name of the store is, but this is Spider Girls. It was one of her 1 in 25s from 2018. It is gorgeous. It's probably funny to say, this is probably the most expensive book in this entire haul. This is not cheap, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm guessing it's not cheap because it'd be a small print and it's like 5 years old or something like that. I have got this Power Rangers 1 per store exclusive. I've started collecting these recently, so this is the second one that I've got. And I've got another one, which is on its way to me at the moment as well. Actually, there's like...
Do you know anything about Power Rangers?
No.
Okay.
To finish off what I got from Midtown, I got this one here, which is the Tim Drake Robin 3 1 in 25. I'm pretty sure that's the ratio. I'm pretty sure that's the 1 in 25. This one was also a bit expensive. I had seen it for a good price here, but I missed out on it from the shop that I normally get all these ratios and everything from, so I just bit the bullet and bought it because I needed it. And then we've got Shang-Chi, which I think that's also a ratio as well. So I cleaned them out of their re-in-stock that they had there. Well, this was all happening as well. Comic Kingdom Creative, who Rian has done a cover for in the past as well, with a Hollow's Eve cover that she did, and they had like all these like little chibis around the side and everything for the trade dress. Yeah. And then she announced that she was doing a Wanda one. So this time I was like, because the border is exactly the same on this one, so I was like, it'd be cool if I could get the Virgin because I really like the pink background. And then it clicked. I was like, hey, I should get the bundle, and then I can give the trade dress to Tyler, because around that time I had started sending him a lot of Rian's art, and he started taking a lot of interest, it was really good fangirling about her art to someone else. So I really appreciate that. Thanks, Tyler. And he really liked the trade dress for the Hollow's Eve one with all the little characters around the border. So I bought the pack and then said, that one is for you. So I got this one here, which I think this is really pretty with just the pink background. I'm glad that I spent the little, because the Virgins are always so much more expensive. It's like always like more than double the price of the trade dress.
You know what I hate as well? So a lot of comic books will have like the trade dress, the Virgin, and then they'll have like a zoomed in version, like a cropped version where there'll be like a close up, and they'll be even more expensive again. I'll be like, why? Why are people paying more for less? I just don't understand. This
one here, I tried to order from a very lovely store here in Melbourne, but they unfortunately didn't get it. So I knew that I had to sort it out and get the things to go along with my stash. And I found a listing for this Darkstalkers Felicia 1 in 5 that Rian did. Which, like, it was love at first sight. I was like, man, I fucking need this. So when I was searching on eBay to be able to get this one to send to Tyler, they had one which was only like $5 more for 2 of them. So I was like, I may as well get the 2 and then give one to Simon here.
Is this one mine?
That is yours.
Yay.
It's all for you. It's not the first time I've seen as well where someone sells 2 of the same comic and it's only a little bit more expensive than just buying one from another seller.
It's a good price.
So yeah, super stoked. Super duper stoked. That was a very rushed version of what we had filmed before. I
also opened up my package from Canada already. So, and just before I opened it, I guessed what it was. I backed this Kickstarter a little while ago. It was Metalhead Samurai.
Oh, it's finally come through.
It just sounded like it was up my alley, and I just got to read the bag here. Warning, you may experience the liquefaction of facial tissue upon the opening of this package. So it came in this really cool, what do you call this?
Padded mailer. Padded
mailer. Included some stickers, which I'll quickly show you, and some other stuff. So there's like a patch for your battle jacket there. There's really cool hollow, shiny sticker, Metalhead Samurai. There's a postcard.
That's cool.
From the creator, who is Dylan Corbissa. Greetings from Canada. Thanks for the support. Enjoy the comic. Yeah. And then there's this really cool gig poster.
Oh, that's sick. That's pretty cool. You should do a haul, the worst haul, and show off like all your band posters and stuff that you've got for your own band.
That's a good idea.
There's one just back there.
Oh yeah, it's massive, that one. I'm really gonna find a frame for that one. And then here's the comic book, of course. Metalhead Samurai. Like I said, I just saw it. I think they might have followed me on Instagram or something like that, and I ended up checking out their the bookends like that. Looks like it's right up my alley. Cool front cover there. Very, very metal. And that is all we got for you today. I don't know how this video is going to show up because yeah, it was very long. It was in 2 parts, and hopefully
this whole second half that I've been it's a completely rushed version of what we did.
maybe I'll play it in double time. We'll see how we go. But thank you to my beautiful Sarah for making the cameo today.
You're welcome.
Why am I putting the arm around you?
He only does this when we're on camera.
That's not true. I did it at work the other day.
He's made a point of doing it now when we're off camera because I called him out. We were at Games Expo and he put his arm around me and was wondering why I looked shook, and I looked around and then I saw Tony filming us.
And then the other day I did it at work as we were leaving work at the end of the day, and then I looked up the security camera and gave it a wink. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you, Sarah, for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to Tyler and to Nick again.
Thank you to Tyler and Nick, and thank you to the guys who sent me this. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Say bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
And keep it simple.